A very large part of entrepreneurship consists of doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And it is impossible to do this without having a strong mental state, and thus, in the process, being mentally strong. Now, you may ask yourself to say, how do you become mentally strong as an entrepreneur? We've all heard it. To be an entrepreneur or to dive into entrepreneurship, you have to have mental strength. Mental strength this, mental strength that. We've all heard it, we've all been there. But now the question is, how do you develop that mental strength as an entrepreneur? That is what I'm going to be sharing with you in today's video. Before we get any further into the video, don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, and leave a comment in case I say anything in this video that resonates with you, as that helps the YouTube algorithm and it can reach a lot of people. In my last video, I talked about how to build the confidence it takes to become an entrepreneur. But in this video, I'm talking about the second pillar that really helps you in terms of entrepreneurship. How to build the mental strength or the mental resilience you need to build the life that you have always dreamed of. I personally am one person who has gone through a lot of hardships in life. Not only in business, I have gone through countless hardships, things that I can't even talk about right now because that's not what the video is about. I have gone through so many things in life. I am a dad at 21 years old, so you know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to developing mental strength, because a lot of people, quite frankly, can't handle it. Nowadays, I've been seen as successful. I'm able to make $25,000 a month. I'm driving this kind of car. I'm able to buy these assets. And a lot of people who know me would start wanting to be in my shoes. But the thing is, you can't be in my shoes if you don't even know what it feels like to walk in my shoes. I can guarantee you, if I gave you my shoes to wear for a day, you wouldn't last in my shoes, bro. I know I'm successful and I have a lot going on. I make a lot of money. I've got a loving partner who truly loves me, and I've got a kid on the way, and I've got all these things that are seemingly going all perfect in my life. But if I was to put you for one day in my shoes, I know for a fact that you would not manage to walk in them. It's either you would take them off immediately or you would just abandon ship and run away. With this being said, that brings me to my first point on how to build mental resilience. And that is to put yourself in very challenging situations. You see, life is quite challenging. Oh, did I say quite? Oh, that was an understatement. Life is fucked, man. Like, life is so bad. Like, life is so, I don't even know the proper words I can use to put just how life can be. Especially if you're a man, you're a young man, you don't really know what you're putting yourself in by stepping into entrepreneurship. Because life is hard on its own. Let's stop for a sec and move entrepreneurship to the side. Without entrepreneurship, how is life as a young man? Life is still equally hard. Life is still equally as fuck. But now adding entrepreneurship there is just equivalent to a person trying to swallow razor blades and expecting to feel no pain. Entrepreneurship sucks, man. Take it from like an entrepreneur himself. Entrepreneurship is for the ready-minded, and you need to be able to go through life on its own before you are able to go into entrepreneurship, which is just an addition to the stresses that you're going to experience in life, if that makes sense. You need to go through obstacles, you need to go through hardships, you need to go through rejection. All of these things that are not appealing to the eye, things that are not comfortable, all of these things you have to deal with them, right? Your girlfriend left you, deal with it. Don't cry about it, deal with it. Sit with that rejection. Oh, you stopped doing drugs and now you're going through withdrawals. All right, sit with those withdrawals. Now you got fired from your workplace. Now you don't have any stable source of income. Sit with that frustration, right? You need to sit with it. Let it seep in. Because as much as it's a setback to you, that is an opportunity for growth. Every time you encounter a challenging situation in life, it's not something to run away from. Rather, I need you to perceive it as an opportunity for more growth. Whenever you encounter a very big challenge in life, a big setback, not just a minor setback, but a big setback, you need to sit back and think to say, in 2 years, this is going to serve me one way or another. Not the setback itself, but the mental resilience that it's going to give you. Because life is like a video game, and every time you encounter a setback, it's like an extra XP that goes up, right? Let's say your girlfriend who you've been dating for a long time leaves you, and now you're heartbroken, you're disappointed. Well, that's 20 XP. that mental resilience is going to be used later on in your career. Let's say, for instance, you get fired from your job and the job was well paying, perhaps. Maybe you even did some stupid shit, like they caught you smoking weed in the locker or something. You get fired, your ass got kicked out of the job, and then now you're so disappointed. Now you hate yourself. Now you've got all of these thoughts about yourself. You're getting negative thoughts. There are demons in your mind. Fine. Sit with those demons in your mind. Don't start popping perkies. Don't start taking pills. Don't start going to hit blunts. Just sit with that disappointment. Let it seep in. And for the love of God, don't take the shortcut of suicide. Only pussies do that shit. In life, I've learned that entrepreneurship is just more of an added difficulty to life itself, but except that difficulty pays you well in the long run. If you're not willing to do difficult things today in your daily life, what makes you think that you are going to tackle something as difficult and as challenging as entrepreneurship? Because in entrepreneurship, you're gonna get rejected. You are gonna lose money. You are gonna lose resources. Money is gonna be stolen from you. You're gonna be scammed. All of these things are gonna be happening. If you're a farmer like I am, animals are gonna die. Products are gonna be stolen. All of these things do happen. But it depends with how you choose to react with it. Are you gonna sit and start fucking crying? Oh, my resources were stolen and now I can't grow up. I mean, come on. Oh, my girl left me now. This is the worst moment of my life and now I can't. Grow up, man. Like, all of these things do happen to you for a reason, right? Especially if you're going into the route of entrepreneurship. These things that you're gonna encounter, all of these setbacks that you're gonna have, all they're gonna do is build you into the person that you want to be. All in all, to say, in order to develop your mental resilience, I need you to stop living your life like a child. I want you to get up your lazy ass and start doing some uncomfortable shit. I want you to get out of your comfort zone. If possible, get out of your hometown. I need you to start waking up early in the morning, like 4 o'clock you're up. I don't care how cozy the blanket is. I don't care how cold it is. You get up from your bed and you spread your bed and you take a cold shower. That's gonna suck. It's gonna suck to the point where you're gonna hate your life by doing this. But it's just going to make you a stronger minded person, and thus it's going to make you a more capable entrepreneur. Advice that I'm going to give you can really go both ways, so I'm not going to be very specific when giving you this kind of advice, right? All I'm going to tell you is anything that feels uncomfortable to you right now, right? Whether it's waking up in the morning to take a cold shower and do these kinds of workouts or do this business task. The thing that feels the most mentally demanding is the thing that you should be doing the most. When you wake up and your body is insulting you for wanting to get up, all it wants to do is sleep. You need to look at your body and say, F you. F you. It's a demon that wants you to stay in the position that you're in. It's not of God. It's not something that you should pay attention to. It's something that wants to destroy your life. It's something that wants to keep you in poverty. You see, it wants to keep you in the streets. Whenever you hear something telling you to say, oh, don't be too hard on yourself. You're about to wake up anyways. Just get 20 more hours of sleep. My friend, that's a demon. It's not, I know it may seem like it loves you. Like, oh my God, I know you had a rough day, man. So here's this. Just jerk off, right? Jerk off. I got you, man. Just jerk off and everything is going to be okay. My friend, that is a demon. It may seem like it loves you at the moment. It wants to fulfill your heart's innermost desires at the moment, right? But in the meantime, all it wants to do is destroy you. It's weakening you. Every time you do an instant gratification activity, oh, it's raining. Damn. Every time you do an instant gratification activity, I want you to imagine you lose 20 XP of the experience that you gained from doing the hard things. It means you've been weakened by 20%. Every time you do something that is more comfortable, every time you eat junk food, you take the more comfortable option. Every time you decide to sleep in and snooze your alarm clock. Every time you decide to skip that workout. Every time you decide to not approach that girl. Every time you decide to not do what is uncomfortable, you are losing your mental strength by 20%. Each time you do that, it if you are an entrepreneur and you want to build mental strength as one, you need to make sure you know how to say no to your intrusive thoughts. They're gonna come, they're gonna convince you to do some stupid shit, but it's up to you to actually control your mind to know which direction you want to go. Don't trust your mind that has convinced you to jerk off countless times. Trust me, who is talking to you from experience. Somebody who came from the hood, somebody who came from being dead broke to making more money than you're possibly making. Take my advice to say you need to have a strong mental structure if you are able to achieve any form of success. Not only entrepreneurship. If you're to be a straight A student, you need to be mentally strong. If you're to be a good father, you need to be mentally strong. If you want to be a good employee, you need to be mentally strong, because life overall is stressful and you literally can't afford to be mentally weak like people are nowadays. If you are not mentally strong in entrepreneurship, you are gonna get fucked in business, bro. You are gonna deep throat business and it's gonna make sure it pumps you hard, my guy. Business is not to be played with. Business is gonna wreck you. It's gonna wreck you. Sorry for that context, but you know what I mean. It's like, if you're not mentally strong, you are going to crumble under pressure. With all the pressure that comes with business, you think you're gonna be able to stay through the valley of despair? When you are in the valley of despair, you need to have the mental strength to get out of it on the other side and come out successful. You need to make sure you are mentally strong enough to leave the valley of despair so that you can achieve success in your chosen field. If you are not mentally strong, you are going to crumble and break under pressure. You're gonna start crying all the time. You're gonna start giving up in business. Those are the types of people who I meet on the streets, and he was telling me a business idea like 1 month ago, and then you ask him to say, bro, how's business doing? Oh yeah, that business, you see, business wasn't going so well, so I had to close down the business, or I never even started because people kind of discouraged me. In order to get through discouragement, in order to get through all of these pitfalls that you might fall into, you need to become mentally strong, and this means exactly as it sounds. That's exactly what I wanted to share in today's video. If you haven't seen the video yet that I made on how to build confidence as an entrepreneur, it's this video right here. Please watch it, and this will surely boost your confidence by 95%. I can bet on that.